to the liquor has been seared into my mind. It was legitimately the first time a video game has ever scared me, and I will never forget those memories. Resident Evil holds a deep spot into my heart, and that I look back fondly. I always remember when I first saw the box, it had this star-shaped sticker on it, and it said, "Win a part in the movie." And that blew my mind of the possibility of it becoming a live-action film. The thing about that movie, though, is that it never happened. George A. Romero was set to direct it at one point, but the project fell apart. Of course, I didn't know that at the time, so I waited patiently, and, well, 2002, the same director that brought me my beloved Mortal Kombat movie, W.S. Anderson, made a film that is so far from its source material, however, still manages to fit an overall tone. Instead of following a group of special forces units in a mansion or a police station, the movie follows characters not from the original games. And there's not really a mansion, I mean there kinda is, but it's really about going underground into a office building / secret laboratory. It's a change a lot of diehard fans are still kind of upset with, but for those who are in for some campy zombie fun, the movie pretty much still finds success in its silliness. Alice, who is our point of view character for this movie, again, completely original character, struggles to remember who she is. Deeper and deeper down the rabbit hole she goes, only for her to learn that she can handle herself pretty well against the undead, and even pulls off an insane jump kick to a bunch of CGI zombie dogs. This movie also introduced me to Michelle Rodriguez, which means if you're a growing teen boy, that should mean a lot to you at that time. It does have a lot of the touchstones that you do know and love. As I said earlier, there's a brief scene at the mansion, you get your train car that lowers you down in the depths of Raccoon City, the zombies be zombieing, and the liquor does in fact make an appearance. To me, this is a landmark film because it's the first video game adaptation that had an ongoing movie franchise. A franchise now that had 5 sequels that eventually saw characters from the game appear, monsters throughout the series, and most of all, the goofiest fight scene that is both equally parts badass, cringe, that make a cheese pizza pie of deliciousness. It is so freaking crazy. Look at this thing. Yes, Mortal Kombat got a sequel, if you can call it that, but right here is where a video game movie was just as unique of a project that served both video game nerds and movie geeks alike.
You're all going to die down here.
Are they good movies? That's subjective. Are they crucial for their time? Will we eventually rise above and reach where we are today in video game adaptations if these were not the blueprints that were set before us on what you could and what you should not do for a movie? Again, the movies are of varying quality, but to say that this is not a landmark video game adaptation would be disingenuous.